Hello, my name is Michael Gray, and this is a Visual Basic presentation for Peter Chapin's Programming Languages course. Let's start with a little history. BASIC stands for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. It is a high-level language whose design emphasizes the ease of use. Originally created in 1964 at Dartmouth College in New Hampshire by John Kenny and Thomas E. Kurtz. They wanted to enable students in fields other than science and mathematics to be able to use computers, as well as allow students to write mainframe programs for the Dartmouth time-sharing system. In the late 60s and early 70s, it saw more widespread use and became the main language for the HP timeshare basic system. It saw a lot more popularity during the mid-1970s with the advent of microcomputers, such as the Commodore 64. In 1975, MITS released Altair Basic for their system, the MITS Altair 8800, which was developed by Bill Gates and Paul Allen, and was Microsoft's founding product. A version of Microsoft's BASIC was later brought over to the Commodore business machines. And then Microsoft later went on to produce the IBM Cassette Basic. In 1985, Microsoft then released Amiga Basic with window-based capabilities. And finally, in 1991, Microsoft released the initial version of Visual Basic. This was an evolutionary development of Quick Basic and included constructs from other languages, such as block structure control statements, including with, for, each, parameterized subroutines, optional static typing, and more recent versions have a full object-oriented language. An important driver for the language's continued success was as a macro language for Microsoft Excel. To Microsoft's surprise, the language that originally marketed as a language for beginners and hobbyists came into widespread use in the mid-90s, even though regarded as inferior by other advanced programs due to its lack of ability to crunch large numbers efficiently. The reason for this is due to the ease of use. Lots of small businesses began using it because they could create a useful, custom-tailored program in only a few nights. The version of Visual Basic I am currently using is Visual Basic .NET version 10.0. As you can see, I have some code here. This block here is created upon the actual creation of the project itself. This is the load statement. This language is very event-based driven, and as I'm about to show you, is quite versatile. It also has useful features such as the pop-up box of suggestions for ease of programming, Now to show you what I've just done, I will go over to my form design and run and compile. And as you see, upon initially loading, it populated the text box with the term "Hello there." Down here is a button click event, which allows the user to select their dice. This is a dice rolling application. It allows them to select the sided dice that they wish to use. see, let's say 6-sided dice. And then click the roll event. I rolled a 1, and a 1, and a 5, and a 2, and a 3, and so on and so forth. Down here is a function for the random number generator, and this allows me to clear the items from the box. This language is so easy to use. That it's as simple as dragging an item which you wish onto the screen. As you see, I've added a new button. Then you come over here to the sidebar. You give it a name. Set its text. And then to generate the code on the back side, you simply double click and it creates you a new subroutine for the button click. And just to prove that it works, we'll add something to the item box, or item list, or to the list box. Now compile it. And as you see, the string "you click me" appeared. And that's the primary purpose of this language, is the capability of creating GUI applications rather efficiently and is easy for new people, as well as easily handling event-driven programs, such as forms with button clicks and such. And that is the end of my presentation.